Hey, let's go. We are live right now. And why is the game launched on this monitor instead of my main? Why is my game on this monitor instead of my main? I'll have to fix that. So let me just. Okay, we are back onto this monitor now. Upscaling none. Frame generation of low latency mode. Can we increase our frame rate? Because yeah, it was 60. I need at least 120. I don't know if it can push that much, but we will see how that goes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Just let me share this stream. Gobstones, yeah, we have to find them, don't we? Okay, so it already looks way smoother than it did yesterday. There's a chest here. Kraken cloak. Like, is there a way I can go to the floor above this one? There better be another way. Is there? Yes, there is. Okay, I'm not sharing the stream. That's 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 bad on my behalf. Do this test just end here? So where am I supposed to go now? When will I be able to I still don't get how am I going to be able to play that. So this is where I'm supposed to go. It's night time at Hogwarts, and everything looks so much clearer now. Couldn't have I just teleported using the map? There is something here, but like, okay, is that one? What happened? Okay, zero is owl. Okay, I don't know how to do it. So what am I going to do now? 2 9. Okay, so that's a password, I guess. So we have to find what this question mark is and both of these 0 4 1. How do I figure it out? Okay, so here is a formula, I think. So this plus this plus this plus this is equal to. Okay, so addition of everything is the number in the middle. So this tri-headed snake plus 2, 2 plus 9, 11, 11 plus the snake's value. So we'll see now. We need to find the snake's value. It's 9, 9 plus 11, no, 11. What the fuck is wrong? So what's it gonna be? Is the formula correct? Plus, plus, pew. So 11 plus 2. So this has to be 1, right? So, but this doesn't make sense at all because the values are already going above 9. Okay, so we need the owl on this side. I got it. And on 4 plus 0 plus 1, it's 5. Huh? So is there a negative value? I'm going to solve this puzzle any way I can. What's the suggestion? Okay, close. I don't want a suggestion. Okay, so the audio bitrate is lower than it needs to be. So we have to increase that. This side's the owl and this side. Okay, this is upright and this is downward. So is that what subtraction is for? So -1 and 4. So we have to add. Okay, I got it. Is that the RAM thing on this side? I'm going to try every single one of them. I need to look at the formula again. Question mark plus ta is equal to 14. So this is 11 plus 2. So this had to be 1. I'm going to figure this out today. Okay, the tri-headed snake is 3. So 3, 2, 3 plus 2 is 5. So we need a 4. What's 4? It's the owl. So I was right the first time. So is it the owl on the both sides? Okay, so it was the I did that before, but it did not open the first time. Okay, so I did all of that for a rug. I made it to someone's classroom. There's more puzzles here, which I'm not exactly in the mood of solving. There's a school room. Okay, I need to solve these. Okay, I have an idea. I'll just take a screenshot of the guide and put it on next to my screen. See, that's a really great idea, I think. See, I'm just like smart like that. Whenever it's not necessary to be smart, I'm smart there. What happened to my stream? Okay, I thought something was wrong, but it's literally not. Okay, everything's fine. So let's solve the puzzle. So the lizard and the ram. 5 plus 6, 11. 11, 15 minus 11 is 4. And 4 is the bird sitting on the branch. The next one is 13, and 18 minus 13 is 5. 5 minus 0 is still 5, so the ram on this side. Okay, I'm just a pro at this. We're also now I think I'm just going to solve all of those puzzles. The ram. 5 plus 6 minus 17. So 11 minus 7, 17 minus 11, which is 6. And 6 is the lizard. And the next question is the octopus thing. 7. 8 minus 7, 0, 1. We need a unicorn. Everything's done here, so let's go. So are we going to? I heard something here. I'm like very happy that there aren't any jumps. Okay, I heard something. Am I back in the same building again? Oh, they're telling me this. A spider. 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 4 is the answer of the first one. Where do I do that? Which one's 4? Okay, that's 4. And what was the second one? 21 minus 13. It's 18. 18 minus 3 is 15. Wait, what? 13 plus 13 plus 3 is 16. And 20 minus 4, 4, 5. We need 5. And 5 is the RAM. So I think here we have whenever he says that there are and why do I hear parcel tongue? Are we going to the same museum place again? Because I really don't want to do that. Should we solve the question? 19 minus 9 is 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. So the octopus looking thin. And 23 minus 15 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. And 6 is the lizard. But where do I do that? We are going to the same place again. Okay, there's one there. Hey, don't. Hey, yo, what? There's something there. Okay, so we will just use the map because I'm lazy. Where do I have to go? Enjoy of me. I'm not going to explore anymore. Is it getting bright outside? For me, that's like my real life, so I don't really have to worry about that. Okay, it's morning and I'm still outside. Okay, I want to be nice because that's how I am in real life. Nobody's going to be up for. Wonderful idea. What is it? The biblically accurate. Why is it showing as locked? I don't know. Okay, is that a class? I think that's a class I want to go to. Professor Fig. You, the unk, the good wala unk. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts of 50, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help it acclimatize before the term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, headmaster. Okay, so Professor, the headmaster gave orders to Fig. Okay, what did I break? A fire making charm is incinerate or something. I didn't even try. I need to learn the. Okay, is that a fucking. Okay, you cannot actually hear the. You cannot hear the application audio capture. Now you can probably hear it, but I'm going to turn it down to this much.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Do I need to go outside or not? Yeah, this is just a vibe, man.
Revelio.
I hope there was something here, but there isn't.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the... Where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I could join the boys' lavatory, not for the leave.
I'll do it later. I have an urgent matter to tend to.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Is this a 2v2? And break through yellow shields with controls like levitation and levios.
Fringo!
Potato!
Mind the one!
That's all you've got?
Stupid!
Give them what for!
Stupid one!
Don't try them now. Expulso! Like a winner!
Fringo!
Potato! Stupid one!
You're better than that.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Some big hits that round.
Okay, I need to duel more.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations
I
on your
want to
first
play
Crossed
again.
Wands victory. Well fought.
I want to play again. How
Hope to
do
see
I?
you back here again.
Okay, but I am ready for the second duel.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
I'm scared to beat your ass.
Apologies in advance.
Okay, there's 3 of them.
Mind the one!
Accio! Potato!
Levioso!
Stupid one!
That's all you've got?
Stupid one! Stupid one!
Act like a winner!
Stupid one! Come on! Accio! Preparo! Lumos! Protego! Levioso!
Levioso!
There goes my
Stupid one!
Did we win?
One day I'll sign up for a round.
Was it too easy?
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Okay, I'm going to participate again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Okay,
Ready to have a try now?
perhaps
Actually,
later.
I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Good one!
Levioso!
Excellent form!
Accio!
You'll get it! Next time, perhaps! That was something!
Levioso! closer.
Keep trying.
Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Just can I do one more duel, please? Okay, I cannot. I have to go back, unfortunately.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Hold, hover over, hold, and drag it over your spell set. What was the fourth one? It was Accio, right?
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Okay, it has to be these
Accio.
guys.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all. Or they did. Now, why would you say that? Just to be cruel. Not at all. But admit, it is rather unusual for no one to clap when the house is called at the sorting ceremony. No one.
I wouldn't have even noticed had someone not mentioned.
But then even when you walk to the table to sit with them, after one of them clapped, would you stop revisiting everything?
So am I ready for Fig's mission?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
I
I
doubt.
would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise
That
to
hat,
provoke our
that
illustrious
hat looks
headmaster further.
ridiculous, so
I
I'm
shall
going
find
to
you
take
when
it
I've
off.
completed whatever toils I must endure.
Toils, endure your toils, Professor. Can I use the fire spell here?
Incendio.
Nothing ever happens. Do I have to climb multiple floors for this one?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
What are you up to now?
I can flush the toilet. Can I also flush? I think there's going to be a mission here. Oh shit. I'm all sitting. There's a tiny bit of a reflection of me. Okay, I'm all up in this shit water. I think there's going to be a mystery to solve with this toilet.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I don't know.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What if we get caught?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, I need to get my phone.
See there?
from there.
That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I just need to get it right this time.
better than a jobberknoll. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said
Are we
usually,
going to get caught?
but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yes, I do.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
I trust Sebastian.
Better not. The library is no place for larking about. Out at once.
Fuck you, Sebastian. We got caught. I'm going to try again. Okay,
Is
that
someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
I found it.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
I think we're still going to get caught for
Oh,
the
that one's
plot.
charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clinic. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do
Okay.
you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell.
We have to do it before he tells on us.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Okay, so we are going
Now,
to be in
where
a
has that
death.
damned poltergeist got to? I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
Okay, but why can't I place the spell anywhere here?
Reparo.
I think I've seen this place in
Traces
the
of ancient
movie.
magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Where the fuck am I, and why is it getting scary? And is there going to be another fight? And why isn't Sebastian with me? This is getting way too scary for me.
Revelio. Reparo.
There's nothing to repair.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Revelio.
Do
Not
I need...
surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio.
What the fuck was that? But you know, never mind. I'm way too good for this.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio.
It has something to do with this, you know.
Reparo. Levioso. Reparo.
What is this guy doing?
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
But what about those pathways?
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Reparo. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Levioso. It is a book after all.
But it's the memory thing, right? So they are helping the muggles. Why don't you just repair that kid? What the fuck? Why didn't you repair the kid? Is she going to grow up hating on magicians? Yes, she is.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad.
She looks creepy.
Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand.
So I'm another
The
one who
whispers
could.
or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She's going to use it to do some harm, I guess. Okay, I'm still in the library. I need to hide.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
I'm going to
If
give
someone has
myself up.
coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Okay, I'm going out.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
Is he going to tell
There
on
was
me?
nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
No, Sebastian, you shouldn't have lied. I don't care, I'm an honest person. So am I not in danger anymore? Okay, it's getting bright outside, so I'm probably not in danger anymore.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic
more
than
lectures.
spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
You had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. The training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
My keyboard stopped working. Okay, it's working. Okay, I need to go there.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
I just look ridiculous now.
But it's always so noisy.
Now we're going to go outside. It's not outside, it's the herbology class, I suppose. This is a greenhouse. It's
She's
like
growing Punja's onion again.
Okay, I'm going to see my ridiculous glasses now.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again,
She's
Lenora,
low-key
dear.
bad though.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah,
I look ridiculous.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
That wouldn't be me. That's
We
the
do look forward
first.
to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Okay, I remember. I'm going to turn off my headphone sound.
Now,
Turn down.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
They're going to cry, aren't they?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new corn and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most
Yes,
strange.
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned,
She's so
next we'll be
cute, I
planting
can't.
dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seed?
Your part in all this. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just...
Incendiary.
I almost lost his thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did say to gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
I'm getting bored,
I'm eager to see
honestly.
your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
This is boring for me because I have to play with a mouse and keyboard. So if I was laying back in my bed or just chilling, then I'll play it. You know, no problem in that. But when I have to...
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a
I'll
chat
play
sometime.
for
I so enjoy
this
checking
for
in
a
with my new
little
students.
more time, like, and like 20 minutes at most, and then I'll go play something else, or just
To make anything grow, we
do
must
my
first...
own thing.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why?
On another adventure, are we?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look officially competent.
Potions. Man, you gotta sleep
Potions
early,
is
so
one of the
playing
most
this for
challenging
20
and
minutes and
hazardous
playing
subjects
another
taught at
hour
this
is just
school.
bad.
As fifth
But
years,
guess what?
you
I
will be
skipped
required
dinner
to
and
reach
now
new
I'm
heights
fucking
of
hungry.
both
Bro,
discipline
why did you
and
skip dinner?
intellect.
It's not good for you, you know.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion
I know the answer
might
is healing.
come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The
Bro,
Wigan
don't
Weld
play
potion
Genshin,
can
don't
be
play
used to
Valorant,
sterilize
don't
and
play
even
these
heal
games.
a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
Is he drunk?
Before today's class is completed,
I
each
think
of you will
no,
have brewed a
he's just
Wigan Weld
limping.
potion
I thought he
of
was drunk.
your own.
You are not
You never know
multitasking,
when
bro.
you might
You just
need it.
switching
Please
tasks.
begin.
Switching tasks for a short interval of time.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay, I have to move my mouse
Please be
like this.
meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay, it's actually matching my mouse movement. I guess about that.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade,
I'm not going
you'd
to
also
play
do well to
Genshin,
practice
bro.
brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the
Because
future, you'll
I
be
am
expected to
not
provide
into
your
those
own
kind of
ingredients.
games. And
Some
even if
can be
I know
harvested from the
Genshin
plants
is
you grow
good,
in
but
your herbology class.
it will
and
take
rarer
so
ones can
much
be
time.
purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Now I'm getting really sleepy.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. My Wigan Weld potion's utter rubbish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan Weld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I
don't want to
pleasure,
spend the time,
truly.
and nobody's going
And
to
I've never
watch
seen
it
anyone
if
brew
I
such a
still.
flawless Wigan
Like,
Weld
no one
potion on their
even
first
watching
try.
Hogwarts.
Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A
Why
fascinating
does
language,
he?
by the way.
I
Neither
know
here nor
his
there,
name,
really,
Amit
but
Thakkar.
I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I
Some
must return my
I
book,
know he
Gateway
did
to the Far
something.
Stars, before my next
I have a
class.
letter of his.
Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I know about him.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Revelio.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
I've also heard Garrett's name.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect
and
that's
he's
where
going
I
to
come in.
ask me.
You're as
to get
clever
it.
as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm
Then why
brewing.
don't you get
Hurry
them
back to me when
yourself?
you have the feather.
Why doesn't he get the feather himself?
Your potion should not...
December 1875. Had an increased amount of activity outside. Nice, bro. I also have to do that, but you know, I keep postponing it. He's going to notice that feather gone for sure.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I need to complete my
Should you
DSFL
chop
this
the
week.
Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
How do I brew an Edurus potion? It's
And
brewing.
now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not
It's
supposed
going
to...
to go boom boom. And now I'm in trouble.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I shouldn't have said yes in the first place.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I'm sleeping in the middle of my stream, so that's my sign to, end it. How do I actually
Protego! Revelio.
So guys, that was the stream. I hope you guys liked it. Only one person other than me watched the stream, and even today I didn't watch it on my phone, so I had zero viewership. So that's something really different. So yeah, that was the end of the stream.